A little while ago, I did a video opening up a $500 Popcultcha mystery box. And just recently, Popcultcha saw that video and liked it so much they wanted to send me another one. Here it is, and the best part about this box is that it's not a $500 mystery box. They actually made a more expensive one, which is $800. And so that's what we're gonna be cracking open today, an $800 Popcultcha Funko Pop mystery box. So let's get started. And now I know this all sounds crazy, so before we open it up, let me tell you a little bit about what's inside. There are 36 Funko Pops inside of this box, and they're valued around $800. And from what I read on the website, most of these should be exclusive. And because it's Popcultcha, they get a lot of weird figures that we wouldn't normally see here in North America because they are Australia and one of the biggest retailers there, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. And so I guess, everybody, it is time. Let's cut into this thing. Oh, and I also wanted to mention while cutting this open, Popcultcha, thank you so much for sending this over. All right, everyone, so I am inside of this thing, and all I can see so far is just boxes inside of boxes, and it looks like there's about 6 of them. Popcultcha, this is crazy. I'm gonna try opening this up upside down to see if maybe the pops are also upside down. It looks like it. And for anybody who's curious, this is all I could see so far, so this really is a mystery. And so I guess let's get into the first figure, which is... boom! Who is it? Is it somebody good? Ooh, from us. I do not have this. Oh, and I never even thought about this. Some of these figures are going to have Popcultcha exclusive stickers, and I don't have very many of those, so we might be adding a bunch to the collection. All right, everybody, figure number 2 is going to be... feels kind of heavy. Oh, from Ghostbusters. Funny enough, this one also has the Popcultcha exclusive sticker, and this one is a little bit different from the one that I have because it's kind of translucent. It's pretty interesting. Right, because there was a normal Scary Librarian Ghost, but I was never able to find this one, so this really worked out. All right, everybody, pop number 3 feels a lot lighter, and who is it? Aha! Is this Rory with Predator mask? I think, yeah, Rory with Predator mask. You know what, I haven't taken a look at this pop in a while, and this is definitely an interesting figure. All right, we are halfway through the first box, and who is this? Again, kind of light. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Milton the Toaster. And as a lot of you guys know, I am a huge fan of ad icons, and for this one to have a Popcultcha sticker, it's pretty unique. You know what, now that I've looked at it, every single figure has had that Popcultcha sticker. There's probably gonna be a lot in here. And now, everybody, let's get into our 5th figure of the day. Who is it? Ooh, a good one. I actually just unlocked the Knights of Ren and Lego Star Wars, so this is a cool one to have in the collection. And now, everybody, the last one inside of the first box is... ooh, from Mad Max. This one here is Nux, and not just the normal Nux, the exclusive version with the spray-painted mouth as well as the goggles. Alrighty, now let's get into the first pop inside of the second box, starting with... oh, what a good one! In North America, this one was normally exclusive to Walgreens, and I could never find it here in Canada, but now I've got it with the Popcultcha sticker. I'm not gonna let that go. Now, everybody, let's get into pop number 2, which is going to be... oh, the gold chrome Yoda. And now this one here is actually a bit of an older exclusive, which is neat to have. And I really do like the gold chrome on this. And I believe there was also, I want to say, a blue chrome and a green chrome. So there's been a couple different colors of him. And now, everybody, let's get into pop number 3, which is, Jyn Erso. And this one was a New York Comic Con exclusive. This is another one that I don't have in the collection and also released just about 5 years ago. Pretty crazy. You know what? This box has been pretty random so far, so I couldn't even guess what this figure was gonna be. Oh, the Monkey Assassin. This here, if you guys don't know, is a fantastic plastic figure, which is a character created by Funko, and I actually have the Bloody Monkey Assassin, but I do not have this one in the collection. And now this one feels kind of heavy, so who is it? Mr. Pricklepants. And if I'm gonna be honest, this one here might be one of my favorite Toy Story figures that Funko has made because of the amount of detail, and also they've only ever made one of Mr. Pricklepants. It's a pretty nice figure. Oh, but you know what? Now that I think about it, the Rex that they made this year where he's actually playing the game is a pretty good one too, but I don't know. This one's still up there. And now, everybody, let's get into the last figure inside of the second box, which is going to be, I didn't see it, Steve Aoki throwing a cake. This is definitely a random figure, and I remember when this one first came out, I didn't know much about Steve Aoki, but then more recently I've started to see him doing things with like Pokemon as well as the Funko community in general, where he signed a bunch of his figure and then also got them PSA graded. He's pretty interesting. And so it's cool that I can now have this figure in the collection and the exclusive version where he's got the cake in his hand. Also, at the beginning, I mentioned that there was going to be a lot of exclusives inside this box, but I might have to correct myself because it seems like every single one has been so far. And I do realize we have to open up 4 boxes still, but 2 of them being completely exclusives is pretty crazy. And so now let's get into the first one inside of this box, which is going to be, oh, it's backwards, but it's also Inspector Gadget. Oh, and kind of interesting because this one here has the Funko Shop exclusive sticker when a lot of the other ones did not. And if you're wondering what's different about this exclusive, it's the fact that he's got the roller skates on as well as the light on top of his hat. And now let's get into the second one inside of this box, who is, oh, another fantastic plastic, and this one here is Fin de Chomp. And you know what? I didn't know that they made an orange version of Fin de Chomp. I always thought it was just blue and gray, but hey, here's something new today. Now, everybody, let's get into the third one inside of this box, who is... oh, whoa! This is a good one. And funny enough, I needed this one for my Pokemon collection. This is the Diamond Edition Eevee, and I only need 2 more now to complete every single one of them. So that is pretty crazy that it was inside of this box, and now I'm curious if there's more Pokemon inside of here. And let's just go with this one. Boom! Who is it? Aang. And now this is a pretty neat one because it's almost like he had jumped and just landed. I really like that pose. And now, everybody, we've got 2 more figures inside of this one, so let's find out what we've got next. It feels like another exclusive with the sticker. I mean, they've all been exclusive so far. Anyways, it is, Diamond Charmander. That was a huge jumble of words and also a really cool pop. And I'm just noticing now they literally glittered everything on this figure, including the tail. And now let's get into the last one inside of this box here, and then we are halfway. Who is it? Oh, Squirtle. And would you look at that, everybody? 3 Diamond Collection figures in 1 box. I am excited for box number 4. As well as 5 and 6, but you know what I mean. All right, everybody, here we go. And let's find out what we've got inside of this one. And I want to start with the corner over here. Who is... boom! Who is it? Aha! Gamora. And I'll be honest, I've always been a little bit confused with this line because I don't know if they are the comic book versions or the video game ones. And I actually have a couple of these in the collection, but I never did get her. And if you want to check out the back of the box, there is Star-Lord as well as Rocket Raccoon. And now before I pull this one out, I'm feeling something fancy on the side, like it's got a bit of texture to it, and it is... who is it? Ooh, one of the Marvel 80th anniversary ones, and this one is Nick Fury. And something that I love about these characters is on the backside, you can actually find their first appearance, and you can see this one was inside of Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. A weird comic to be the first one in. But I guess, hey, that's Nick Fury. Now, who do we have next? And I'll show you guys first. Ooh, someone from The Boys. I've never seen The Boys. This one here is Black Noir, and I know that a lot of you guys have recommended this show to me, so now that I've got another one of those figures in the collection, it's gonna remind me for a couple days, and then I'll probably forget, but I do want to watch it still. And I feel like the problem's gonna be I watch the show, then want all of the figures, because there are a lot of them in this set. And so I guess next up here, we've got... boom! Who is it? Another one from The Boys. Popcultcha, you really want me to watch this show. This one here is a 2021 Spring Conventions exclusive or Emerald City Comic Con. This one here is the Deep, and I am really liking the gold metallic on this thing. If there's another figure from The Boys in here, I am definitely going to have to watch the show. And let's get into this next one here, which feels a little bit heavier, and it is... Masters of the Universe. This one here is Triclops, and I've always found this to be a really odd figure, especially because of the way he stares at you in the glam shot on the side. It's pretty menacing. And now let's get into the last one inside of this box here, who is going to be... boom! Who is it? Is it someone from The Boys? It is not. It's someone from Captain Marvel. And I apologize before I say his name. I believe it is Karath? Karath? I always get it wrong. Box number 5. And I noticed when grabbing this one on the side here, oh, hold on, it's upside down. Noah, could you flip it over for a second? On the side here, it says DC Batman Blacklight. So if we get a Blacklight figure, that'd be crazy. I looked in the box quickly and I could tell what one of the figures was. So we're gonna start with that one because it is the, with the Popcultcha sticker, Fry Kids. This one here is normally a Funko Shop exclusive, and I do already have it in the collection, but not with that Popcultcha sticker, so we're definitely going to be swapping it out for this one. And then the next one that we've got inside of here is... boom! Who is it? Oh, Conan O'Brien. I should have known this from the box. And actually, now that I think about it, there is a couple other boxes with the black edging, like Star Wars, as well as, I want to say a few Batman ones, yeah, for the 80th anniversary. And so I guess this wouldn't have been my first guess, but it's definitely a neat one. And I remember when each GameStop got in like 2 or 3 of these ones when they first released, it was pretty limited. And so it's pretty cool to have another one of these in the collection. And now, everybody, let's get on to the third one inside of this box, which is, I know you guys can see it, Underdog. This has to be one of my favorite animation figures just because Funko did such a good job translating him into a pop. And then also, if you look on the side there, he's got a pretty sick box to go along with him. And now, what do we have next inside of here? It feels like a bit of a smoother box. Like, it's not so glossy. I don't know if that makes a difference, but there it is. Ah, Sideshow Bob. And now that I've got this one in my hand, it's reminding me that Funko needs to make more side characters like this from The Simpsons, because there's Sideshow Mel, as well as like hundreds and hundreds of other ones that I would love to see. And don't get me wrong, I'm still excited about Homer and Hedges, but maybe like a Rod and Todd 2-pack? That'd be pretty cool. And now, who do we have next? It is a glossy box this time, and ooh, Ratfink Chrome. There was actually 2 different Chrome versions of the Ratfink that released. There was this one as well as a black version, and I feel like a lot of you guys do that because they were everywhere for a little while. And now, what do we got for the last one here? Oh, speaking of Ratfink. And so now if you guys want to check it out, you can see the difference between the green one and the black one. Pretty neat. All right, everybody, we are on to the last box out of 36. Pretty pumped about this. And I think I'm gonna start with this front left corner here, which is, oh, I forgot to close my eyes. Whatever. This one here is the Gingerbread Minnie Mouse. Actually a really neat figure, and I remember when they first released, my mom wanted this one, so hey, Mom, this one's going to you. And now next up here, we've got backwards and boom, kind of a glossy box. Who is it? Ah, Flock Rafiki. And I don't know if Popcultcha's taunting me with this one, but last time I opened up one of their boxes, I called Simba Scar. I mean, they look very similar in the live action one. I mean, look at the 2 of them on the back there. They're very menacing. So I will not be making that mistake today and calling Rafiki Timon or something like that. It is Rafiki, right? Okay, yeah, it is. Good. Look, I know there's no other monkey in the movie, but I gotta make sure. And now, who do we have next? Scott Pilgrim. And not, well, it's not Scott Pilgrim. It's Lucas Lee from Scott Pilgrim. And you know what, now that I'm looking at the pop, it looks like they almost lowered it from the last time I saw it. I mean, I know they didn't, but it is kind of funny how low they put him in the box. And also, wow, on the back here, you can see almost every single Scott Pilgrim pop. All right, everyone, we are down to our last 3 figures, so let's go with this one and find out who it is. Derek Zoolander. And this one is of him as a mermaid. And I used to see it at Toys R Us a bit, and now we've actually got it in the collection. And now what do we have next? Feels kind of heavy. Ooh, Sentrybot? No, Assaultron from Fallout New Vegas? Fallout. Or is it just Fallout 4? It's just Fallout in general, but I swear, it might have been in Fallout 4. I can't remember. And now, everybody, let's get into the last figure inside of this $800 mystery box, which is, boom! Oh, this is a good one. This one here, if you guys don't know, is actually Void from The Incredibles 2, and I haven't taken any of the figures out of the box, but I kind of want to take this one out because there was something really unique about it. Like, take a look at this, guys. She actually has her Void circle around her. Pretty sick. And well, guys, there you go. This is every single one of the figures that I got inside of this mystery box. And I know that there's a bit of a glare on some of these, but it's the best I could do. I'm at the top now, and let me know in the comment section below if you guys would purchase this mystery box, because for me, I think it's definitely worth it. Especially because a lot of these figures you can't find in stores anymore, and I think it's a pretty cool variety of characters. I took some out of the middle so you could see me a bit better. And before we get out of here for today, I do want to tell you guys that I priced these out, and the numbers are pretty crazy. So if you guys didn't know, they charge about $300 for this box on their website. When I priced everything out, they came out to $791, which is about $450 in extra value. And so I just thought I would share that because those are some pretty crazy numbers. And thank you again to Popcultcha for sending over this box, because seriously, it was a lot of fun to open up. And so if you guys want to check out this box for yourself, you definitely can over at Popcultcha's website. And just a little bit of a fun fact, if you type in mystery box and then sort it by value, it is the highest priced one. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been an episode of Top Pops, Popsters. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Did the math, I'm baby Johnny Cash. My girl gon' throw it back, that my life is cinemax. Holy hell, this max, I make hits and you make trash. I'm on vacay, do no ass, poolside eating Apple Jacks. Shut up, big deal like TJ Maxx. Pop some cataracts,